Alright, this video is meant to help you form the pluperfect tense. So let's take a look at the rule up here. The rule is third principal part, which is right here. That's third entry in the dictionary, plus ERA plus endings. And if you recall, your endings are M/O, S, T, mus, tis, unt. Okay, we are going to lose this I in the third principal part before we add on our endings. So you're not going to have an I and then the E of ERA, the I gets lost. So, all right, let's take a look at it. So first person singular is VIC, week, and then ERA, and then M. M's always going to follow a vowel. You're not going to have an O after a vowel. And then we translate that as I had, that's pluperfect, and in this case it means conquered. I picked a long word there, sorry. Second person, VIC, ERA, then S, you had conquered, just abbreviate there. Third person singular, VIC, ERA, T, and that would be he, she, or it had conquered. First person plural, VIC, ERA, MUS, from up here. We had conquered. And next, VIC, ERA, tis. You all had conquered. And then finally, VIC, ERA, and then NT. They had conquered. Okay, pretty straightforward. Again, please note that in pluperfect, what we're really looking for in translation is had. I had, you had, he had. It happened way, 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 way in the past. It's the farthest back in the past that Latin can describe. Okay, let's take a look at some examples. So the first sentence here, Caesar, that's Caesar, that's a person's name. Then we have Graeciam, ends in an AM, which means it's an accusative. It's going to be our direct object. So again, if we set this sentence up, subject, verb, direct object in Latin, may or may not have a direct object. Not all sentences do. We know Caesar is the subject because of the ending. His name is ends in an R. That's one of the nominative endings. So Caesar is going to do something. We see our verb at the end here has this ERA plus ending. Means it's going to be pluperfect. So Caesar had conquered. And then our direct object, Graeciam. This is capitalized. This is the location. It's Greece. Caesar had conquered Greece. Okay, 3 words. Notice word order isn't the same in English as in Latin. In fact, Latin can have any word order. It's the endings that tell us what is going on here. So let's set this second sentence up. Okay, we have subject, verb, and then it may or may not have a direct object. Okay, so let's take a look. So Graeciam ends in AM. Okay, we learned in this first sentence up here that the AM is accusative, which means it's going to be the direct object. Greece. Somebody is going to do something to Greece. Okay, we don't know who or what. We only have one more word, and it's a verb. So conquered, we see the ERA means it's pluperfect. Had conquered. So somebody had conquered Greece. How do you know who did it? There's no other word. Well, take a look at the ending, M. Okay, if you take a look at the previous page, where is the M ending? Right there. First person singular, I. I had conquered Greece. Okay, Pretty straightforward. Hopefully this was helpful, and look for the other tenses if you're having difficulties.